Welcome to episode 2. It's all black and white of the season. It's a lot later start to the video than it was last Saturday away at Sutton. Obviously a very disappointing result if you watch that video, and if you're not a fan in general, you'll obviously know we got absolutely hammered throughout the game. We were bullied throughout that match, so we wanted to go and put it right on Tuesday night against Lincoln. Didn't quite work out, but it wasn't a league game and we didn't really lose anything from that other than not progressing and maybe getting a bigger side in the cup. So I think in hindsight, maybe we don't want to be in all those competitions at the same time. Would have been nice to win, obviously, but it doesn't really matter too much, in my opinion. I've been quite busy this morning, been on a little jog. I went towards Meadow Lane just to see what the atmosphere is like. Lots and lots of Grimsby fans around, and a few Notts fans, to be fair. But Grimsby are bringing a couple of thousand, I think, so it should be a very, very good atmosphere. Always is when they come. Talked to a couple of Grimsby fans and having Bruce on the podcast on Thursday night, who participates in the DM35 podcast. They're kind of the same as us. They didn't do very well in the FL Cup, and they got that draw on the opening day. So I wouldn't say this is a must-win fixture for Notts, but I think we need to get some points on the board already, because we don't want it to turn into sort of 3 defeats in a row in all competitions and confidence starts to be drained. I've just popped into town to do a couple of things before the game, and lots of Notts fans in town as well. Really good to have football back at Meadow Lane, in the EFL as well, in a league game rather than the cup game. We are currently rock bottom of the league. I know it is one game, but I'd like to be off there by the end of today. Really would. Team news is a couple of minutes away, so I've got to go in, drop my things off, and then get straight going off to Meadow Lane. But team news is a couple of minutes away. I'm really not sure who we'll go for at the back. I think we'll see McGoldrick and Langstaff up there. I think we'll see obviously Bostock, Palmer, Niman. I'm not 100% sure. I'd probably put Jody Jones left wing back and then drop Chicks into that left centre back position with Cameron in the middle and Rawlinson. There's a lot of calls for Tipton, but personally I haven't seen enough from him, not in terms of ability, but I just haven't seen him play that much to say that he could come straight in against the Grimsby side that are going to be very good. And then it's who sort of plays, if they want someone to play behind the two strikers. I'll go for Crowley, but I know a lot of people want Austin, so team news is on the way. I'll let you know what I think when it's released. I'm leaving. The team has been announced then. It is Cameron, Rawlinson and Brinley as the 3 centre-backs. They need a better defensive performance from all of them. The whole side together needs to put in a better defensive performance. It's sort of as I predicted. Up front, it's Langstaff, McGoldrick, Crowley behind. And then we've got Naman and Jones on the wing, and then Bostock in there with Palmer. And then in goal, Stone returns from his 1 game suspension. A lot of people thought 3. I thought 3 at the time. But I think because it wasn't a dangerous challenge, it's just that 1 game. So we need to get behind the team. I'm now going to head to Meadow Lane and catch up with you when I'm in the ground. An absolute nightmare. Left a season to get home. I mean, it's 1 minute to 3. Grimsby fans in full voice, Notts fans in full voice. Let's get back to winning ways. Really good atmosphere, good start from Notts. Crowley for me is the best player on the pitch in these opening 7 or 8 minutes. It looks to me as Brinley's playing centre with a centre backs, which I quite like. McGoldrick's on the ball now. We're looking very energetic. Don't look short confidence. Crowley's got it again. Goes out wide to Aaron Niman, who's already put a couple of decent crosses in, trying to take it past his man. And he has managed to do it. It's a decent ball, knocks down a corner, but very, very good start. Aaron Niman getting lots of joy down that side. We've won a corner, we've put it in. And it's another corner for Notts. Yeah, we're getting a lot of joy down there, left-hand side. Aaron Niman's working really hard, beating his man almost every single time. We're going to probably take it short because that's what we do. But let's have a look. Has gone short. Matty Palmer. Let's see what we can do with it here. I hope we don't just lose possession from there. He's going to try and run it that full back again. And it's not worked this time. But we do look a lot. Don't look like we've lost confidence in the last 2 games. We look a lot better. 1-0 Grimsby, and it's our own mistake. Every time we conceded last season, it felt like our own mistake. I've done it again. Aaron Niman's passed it to Rollins. It's a wayward pass, and it turns to being his near post. But all that good work, we throw it away ourselves again. It's not good enough. 1-0 Grimsby. Corner comes in, 22nd minute. All I'm going to say on that is Grimsby won the first header, and it just rolled across the box. Could have been tapped in by anyone. We're not winning headers at corners. Surely that's the first thing we've been working on. Still 1-0 down, and now we look a bit shell-shocked now we've conceded. Free kick to NOTTS comes to nothing in the 35th minute, but we seem to have shaken off those little bit of nerves. We're the better team. We're definitely the better team in this game, but Grimsby have got the goal win, and that's what that matters at the minute. We keep going like this, should be okay there. Left backs come off. I don't know if it was just because he was being run ragged by Aaron and man. They brought someone else on. I think we're probably, we need a goal before half time. Almost chested out, smashed it into the back of the net. No keeper saving that. And 5 minutes before the break, we deservedly level 1-1. 45 minutes, Langstaff missed a great chance. They got in the way they didn't expect it. He's put it over the bar. Playing really, really well in these last few minutes. 6 minutes at a time at the end of the first half, less than we have seen in recent games. But assuming nothing else happens here, looking out the man for apparent time wasting. Why would he time waste? Ridiculous. These new rules are just poor. There's been like 5 yellow cards on the 2 teams. But yeah, assuming nothing else happening in this first half, George is watching in Mallorca on iFollow. He'll give you a little bit of a half-time debrief on what he thinks, seeing it from his angle. Last kick of the half, Grimsby score over a minute over the allotted 6 minutes. I don't know, probably was a minute added on within that, but gutting. I mean, if it is twice, this one's a very well worked goal, chipped over by the defence. Very, very good finish. Absolutely gutted.
Massively disappointed to be 2-1 down at half time. I'm obviously watching along on iFollow as I'm out the country at the moment. But yeah, so disappointed to be 2-1 down at half time. They get a second goal, which was massively against the run of play. Their first goal as well was just a bit of a loose back pass from Naman. Brindley, for me, should get across a lot quicker to try and defend that first goal. But it's done now. We have had our chances to score goals. But I was really impressed with that first goal, actually. I think Langstaff should really score his chance that sort of led to the goal. I thought Jody Jones put it in a perfectly good cross. It was so perfect. It landed straight on Macca's head. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to put it away. But then the man gets the rebound, flicks it over to Bostock, and Bostock volleys it in. Great goal. We just need to keep doing what we're doing because it is working. We just need to switch on a little bit at times because we're getting caught lacking with the masses of our own downfall, really, for those 2 goals. The first goal was, like I said, sloppy back pass. And the second goal, we're just outnumbered. We're caught sleeping, really. If we can just tighten it up a little bit at the back and switch on, I can see us winning this game, genuinely. I think we created so many chances. We're the better team. We've had lots of possession, lots of really, really good chances. So going into the second half, I wouldn't change too much. I'd potentially bring Brindley off. He looked a little bit off it for me. But other than that, I'd keep it the same. So looking forward to the second half.
What's happened? I think it deflected and looked over the keeper. Jody Jones. 6 minutes, Grimsby are growing into the second half more and more. They had a couple of chances that flashed us wide, and they are starting to dominate the game in the midfield a little bit. We need to get a grip. They've reacted better to the goal than we have, even though we scored it. So still a long way to go in this, especially by the time. We'll just see how we go. Maybe some changes soon. Couple of changes then. Bostock looked absolutely shattered. I think took a little knock as well. He's come off for Jim O'Brien, and McGoldrick's just come off. Had a very good game for Sam Austin. Gives you that energy with, 18 to go, but it's probably 28 close to the 30. So we'll see. Minutes have just ticked over to. We've lost that physicality with McGoldrick and Bostock, and now we can't seem to keep the ball upfield. We've got no one to hold it up, and they're really laying it on us quite thick. That Camille Conte, what an unbelievable player he is. He's running the game for them and running midfield at the minute. We've got Scott about to come on, Toby's about to come on, a bit of height from there, Chickson as well. So let's see how that can affect the game. just under 13,000, 50 away from 13,000, just under 3,000 from Grimsby. Fantastic support from both sets of fans. And really, they're all here to see the added time at the end of the game, because that's what everyone's here for. I'm going with 9 minutes, but 13 to be played. I mean, looking around the Football League, some games have 4 minutes, some have 10. With the new system added on time, 4 minutes? I don't know. We'll have to see. It needs to be consistent across the leagues. But at the minute, lots of 3-2 up, 87th minute. Can we hold on? The rest giving out yellows left, right, and centre for both sides. I think he's got this decision wrong for a free kick, but it gives Conte a chance to put this into the box for Grimsby. I think it's been 9 or 10 yellows in this game. Across the Football League, there must be 100 just in League 2 today from what I've looked at. A lot of pushing the box. Adenstone playing. 4 minutes on the clock to go. We'll see how long the ref plays, but Grimsby's still very much in this. It is the time up on the clock, but we know there's a couple more to go. No chance the ref blows the whistle here. There's been a couple of stoppages, I think. NOTTS fans desperate for the whistle. We tick over the 97. I'm not going to keep recording because there'll be another 3 or 4 minutes. So Grimsby launch it forward. Adenstone claims, and you'll think this is close to it, but we'll keep going. We keep going. I am back in the car. Crazy weather, crazy game. Great to get points on the board, but 3 points is even more important. I said before the game it'd be good if we just could get off the bottom of that table. We've got 3 points. It's an amazing win. Grimsby a good side. Conte in the middle I thought was very, very good. And there were issues that we've had this season already where we've misplaced passes and it did cost us a goal, and easy to attack against. That wasn't so much the case today. Their second goal, it was very, very easy to break through us. But we've rectified a few of those issues and come away with the 3 points, battled as well. And we look so good going forward. Like, if you take out the few shaky spells defensively, it's a fantastic performance. And throughout the game, I'd say for 3/4 of the game, we absolutely dominated Grimsby, who are now back in an established Football League side. Brindley in the middle of that defence shocked me. Unless you're Luke Williams or the coaching team, no one expected to see that. I can't work out whether I liked it or not. I think it worked pretty well. It was something that no one expected. Did Grimsby expect it? I don't think so. Standout performances for me, though. I thought Jody Jones was incredible. That nutmeg, if you weren't at the game and you haven't seen it or you didn't get a great angle, wait till you see it on the highlights. The nutmeg for the assist for Crowley. All of those crosses were fantastic. Crowley was brilliant. I did call for him to play this game over Austin. I know I like Austin. I got a little bit of stick online. Some people agree with me. I got a little bit of stick, but I think he was justified today. I thought he was really, really good. McGoldrick was fantastic as well. Langstaff led that line really well. And then, once there were a few shaky moments, but once we took the lead 3-2, we were never going to lose that game. So, an absolutely massive victory. 3-2. We're off the bottom of the table. We've got those 3 points. And we can go into Morecambe on Tuesday with a little bit more positivity around the place. So, thank you for watching again. If you have enjoyed episode 2 of It's All Black and White, please do comment what you thought of the game, whether you were there, you listened, or you were abroad like George and watching it on iFollow. And please do subscribe to the channel.